They say there is a land where crystal waters flow. They'll hear a man sink or well, if he will only go. We're coming, Oregon. We're coming, Oregon. Our four-horse team will soon be seen way out in Oregon. We're bound across the plains and o'er the mountains run. We're bound to see our fortunes there way out in Oregon. We're coming, Oregon. We're coming, Oregon. Our four-horse team will soon be seen way out in Oregon. We'll need no pick or hoe, for planting is such fun. The seeds just spring right from the ground way out in Oregon. We're coming, Oregon. We're coming, Oregon. Our four-horse team will soon be seen way out in Oregon. We'll see our times no more, and we'll soak up the sun. And once we fill our sacks with grain way out in Oregon. We're coming, Oregon. We're coming, Oregon. Our four-horse team will soon be seen way out in Oregon. We're coming, Oregon. We're coming, Oregon. Our four-horse team will soon be seen way out in Oregon.
Oh, you guys sound good. Makeup looks like it's in line. You ready to do a show?
Yeah!
This is the story of how this flag came to fly over this land.
The story of how Oregon was born.
Right here at Champoeg, not more than a stone's throw away from where you're sitting.
It's a story about people like Dr. John McLaughlin here.
Or Ewing Young.
Narcissa Whitman.
The Reverend Jason Lee.
And Louis Levante.
But it's a story, too, about people who didn't make the history books.
People like you and me.
Men, women, and children whose names are mostly forgotten now.
But our story doesn't start here, though, but 1,000 miles away.
On the banks of another great river, the Missouri.
In the spring of 1843.
Hey, come on, everybody! I got something to say, and I want y'all to hear what I do. Come on, Ma, forget them clothes. I'll buy you new duds soon. Hey, Ma, or Beth, where's Samuel?
Behind you.
Samuel, I know you're feeling poorly, son, but you'll perk up as soon as you hear what I got to say. Michael! Mandy!
What's the matter? Somebody hurt?
Nah, nothing like that, Ma. But I got some mighty important news for y'all to hear, and I didn't want none of you to miss it.
John Hunt, you near scared the life out of me with all your noise, and now you tell her forbidden news?
Now, Ma, hold on there, Ma, till you heard what I got to say. We're going on a little trip.
Lands ain't nothing to make no commotion over. Went into independence just a couple weeks ago.
Oh, I ain't talking about no buggy ride a few miles down river. I'm talking about Oregon.
Oregon.
Well, they got a valley out there called the Willamette, and it sounds mighty fine to me.
Well, ain't that way across the prairies and over those mountains, just way far away from here?
Sure is. They call them the Rockies. Why, if we leave now, we'll be there in about 6 months.
6 months? Oh, that's a fur piece for these old bones to travel.
Well, Granny, I reckon you can ride most of the way.
Ride? Well, what's the matter with you, boy? I can do my share. I can drive a team. I taught you how to drive a team. And I'll do my share if we go.
But it ain't even part of the United States of America.
Well, neither was this here country not so very long ago. But I hear things is changing fast out there.
Do you mean you plan to take our family out there in the wilderness?
To fight with Indians.
And leave our home, our church, and all our friends? But it's just so far away.
Well, Ma, I can't argue none with you there. Well, we can't make it here no more. Not here, or anywhere's roundabout. Well, we got hard times. Wheat don't bring more than 15 cents a bushel as that. You can't give corn away. And the riverboats is burning bacon for fuel.
You can smell them for miles.
Well, out in Oregon, the land's free for the taking. It's close to the ocean. It never gets cold. The children will be healthy. And we can sell all we grow down in California or the Sandwich Islands or in China.
But, Pa, my school and my friends.
They'll soon have schools and stores, everything we got here. You'll make new friends. You'll see. It's the new country. I tell you what, Ma, you stay here with Granny and the young'uns. and Michael and I, we'll go on out to Oregon, and we'll get us a place. And when we do it, we'll send for you.
I should say not. Who'd fix the bills for y'all and keep your clothes mended? Who'd see you took your baths regular, like Christians? Now, Pa, you're laughing at me.
So, this here outfit's gonna stick together, eh?
Well, I guess we got no choice.
Hot dang!
Pa!
Oh, excuse me, Ma. Michael, you and I will take buggy horses on down to Independence tomorrow, and we'll trade them for a wagon and fetch her back fast.
Can I go too, Pa?
You sure can, honey.
Mom, me and you and Beth will make a list of things we need to take along with us. Not everything, mind you. Just what we need to take along.
It's gonna be a long haul.
Let's get moving. We got some packing to do.
I guess this family's going to Oregon.
Oregon, we're coming, Oregon.
This family was about to join the Great Migration West.
Settlers gathered at the jumping-off places, Independence, St. Louis, and St. Joseph in 1843, and struck out for the Oregon Trail.
The dream of a better life.
First time I was out this way was with a couple of fellas named Meriwether Lewis and William Clark. We nearly starved to death coming through those mountains. If it hadn't been for Sacagawea and her people, we'd just never have made it. Down to the river, through the gorge, and on to the ocean.
Of course, we weren't all bad. One of the fellows brought along a fiddle and we danced a step or two.
That is if you didn't mind a few blood blisters, or bug bites, or cactus needles. And dodging those hailstones about the size of cannonballs, and running away from those grizzly bears. Those grizzly bears, no matter how many rounds you pumped into them, just kept right on coming. We had fun, yes, sir.
The Indians would come around in the evening and watch us kicking up our heels.
They never seen quite the likes of that before. Yeah, they'd return the favor and tell us a story or two as we sat around the campfire. Stories about their land, stories about their people.
Once when the world was young, all people were happy. The spirit chief Tyee, whose name is in the sun, gave them all they needed. Over that great river, the one you call Columbia, he built a bridge of stone, so high that the trees growing along its top seem as small as ferns. On that great bridge he placed Louit. She was an old and ugly Indian woman, but Tyee, upon her pleading, made her young and beautiful again.
Louit, you will have this task, to tend a fire day and night, in winter and in summer, in sunlight and in storm, at the center of the bridge, so that all those who need coals will come to you. One thing only, Louit, you must promise never to forget that in all your beauty, you are still old at heart.
East, Tyee's younger son, who ruled all of the country south of the river, was of calm and noble countenance. Tyee's elder son, Klickitat, ruled all of the country north of the river. Klickitat was of bold and savage temper, gifted with words that enraged East, and they had always fought each other. For that reason, Tyee had forbidden either of them to cross the river. But one night, when the shadows were deep in the canyon and the high summer moon was shining on the bridge, Louit looked up and saw a young warrior. He was smiling, and for a moment she forgot she was old at heart and smiled back. Then she remembered, and terror made her heart beat wildly.
No! Don't come any closer! Who are you?
I am East. Don't be afraid, Louit.
Go quickly, East. Remember, Tyee